Come on, Gary, act. You have the power.
It's their idiosyncrasies that make them memorable. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actor acting trademarks. For this list, we're looking at expressions, mannerisms, and actions that actors are well known for using on screen.
I've never seen acting that good.
He's amazing.
Number 10, saying wow. Owen Wilson. As an actor, Owen Wilson seems like he's perpetually amazed.
Oh man, I feel like wow.
Like, we mean he says wow in almost all of his movies. But not all of these wows are alike. While some express befuddlement, others convey awe, frustration, or sarcasm.
Wow.
Owen Wilson appears to have a wow for pretty much every occasion, including making out in the produce section, espionage, and even time travel. Mind you, he's also known for his love affair with a few other favorite oft-repeated phrases. But nothing really sums up Owen Wilson's enduring wide-eyed wonder like, wow.
Wow. Getting a nice preview of what marriage is going to be like with Ike Turner here.
Number 9, squinting. Robert De Niro.
What draws my admiration? What is that which gives me joy?
It could just be his face, but De Niro seems to squint quite a lot. In fact, it's become pretty much a requirement for any good De Niro impersonation.
It is a good plaid until her water breaks all over Robert De Niro's shoes. My shoes! Hey, there's all this baby goo on it.
These shoes? Hey, on these shoes?
But pulling it off is a lot harder than it looks. It's an impressive combination of squint, frown, and a sort of upside-down smile with a dropped jaw and often a brisk nod.
Oh, now you like her, Dad?
I'll have to say I do. Yep.
So good luck with nailing that. Working well with his thick New York accent, the De Niro squint expresses the skepticism and tough guy attitude that are part and parcel of many of his best roles.
And then suddenly I'm like Bob,
De Niro.
Yeah. I gotta get some screws.
Number 8, freaking out Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage has never been afraid to go out on a limb.
Every other secretary who's been here longer than you, Alva. Every one. And even if there was someone here who was here just one day longer than you, I still wouldn't ask that person to partake in such a miserable job as long as you were around.
His acting style has been described as operatic and baroque, although Cage himself prefers the term nouveau shamanic. While many people consider Cage's acting over the top, Ethan Hawke has praised the thespian for bringing something new and unique to the craft. And, well, it is certainly that. Cage's freak-out scenes in particular have become legendary. The bulging eyes, larger-than-life gestures, and maniacal intensity have made even the most mediocre movies in his filmography surprisingly memorable and memeable.
According to alphabetical order. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z!
Number 7, head wobble, George Clooney. Once you've seen it, it is impossible to stop noticing. George Clooney is a human bobblehead.
I'm no friend of the guy, you know that. I think he's an arrogant little geek.
When he's delivering dialogue, Clooney is wont to bobble his head in a sort of rapid side-to-side shimmy.
My rules that keep us alive, and if you want to stay in this house and on this team, you will abide by them.
He becomes especially bobbly when he's making a point, but his tic also seems to have a hypnotic effect on women in romantic comedies. He even manages to pull off the suave little head bob in a rigid rubber batsuit.
Great stems, though.
Buds, too.
Yeah, those are nice.
Strangely, it's arguably part of his charm, although no one can honestly explain why. Number 6, Jeff Goldblum.
What happened to my manners? I haven't properly introduced myself. Come on, follow me.
Ever been lost for words? We all throw in an and ah here and there when we need a second to gather our thoughts. These natural fillers are usually left out of movie dialogue, but Jeff Goldblum brings them to his roles with a vengeance, along with false starts and repeated sentence parts.
Time works real different around these parts. On any other world, I'd be like millions of years old. But here on Sakaar,
it's a quirk that works well with the characters he's best known for. Brilliant but eccentric intellectuals, from mad scientist Seth Brundle in The Fly, to chaos theorist Ian Malcolm in Jurassic Park, and satellite technician / harbinger of doom David Levinson in Independence Day.
I'm simply saying that life finds a way.
Number 5, pointing, Harrison Ford.
You broke the law.
Beware the finger of doom. It means Harrison Ford is angry, and it co-stars in many of his movies, from Clear and Present Danger to Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade.
This is an obsession, Dad. I never understood it.
Ford has played a wide variety of characters, from the rugged and charming smuggler Han Solo to tough big city detective John Book, and even the president. But the finger of doom comes up again and again. Shaken at police, the Amish, Jabba the Hutt, people that won't get off his plane, and, well, pretty much anyone who crosses him.
No. Not black and white, Ritter. Right and wrong.
Number 4, maniacal laugh, Jack Nicholson.
You can call me Joker. And as you can see, I'm a lot happier.
Jack Nicholson shines in the shoes of anti-heroes, madmen, and psychopaths.
Here's Johnny!
His arched eyebrows and toothy grin are ideal for maniacal laughter, and used to good effect in roles where he plays eccentrics teetering on the edge of madness, or just going completely bonkers. While he's also given haunting, nuanced performances of men gradually losing their grip on sanity, such as in The Pledge, his ballistic maniacal laugh makes him a great Joker in Batman, and a disturbingly believable axe-wielding maniac in The Shining.
Hi, Lloyd. A little slow tonight, isn't it?
Number 3, Scowling, Clint Eastwood.
Come on, Blondie, we don't have very far to go. Only 70 miles.
Eastwood scowls against the hot sun in westerns, he scowls at criminals as Dirty Harry, and he scowls at his neighbors in Gran Torino. Heck, he even scowls at thunder and sometimes even ice cream. It shows he's a rugged, weather-worn, no-nonsense badass, in case the gravelly voice didn't tip you off. Maybe there's just something getting in his eyes, the blistering desert sun or the wind off the prairies. But his brooding scowl has become iconic, a part of the tough-as-nails macho magnetism that made him a household name. Number 2, yelling, Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson has 2 speeds. Cool, calm, and collected, and righteous outrage.
And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
This second speed has proven perfect for long monologues, like the Ezekiel 25:17 speech from Pulp Fiction. It also works for indignant one-liners like that iconic moment in Snakes on a Plane.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these snakes on this plane!
On the other hand, Deep Blue Sea used Jackson's tendency to shout out wrathful rants to play against expectations, like when the inspirational climax of his monologue is cut short by a genetically engineered mako shark who so rudely interrupts him.
Enough! That's enough now, from all of you!
Let me ask you guys something. Would you have put Sean Bean dying on this list? I'm not gonna lie, we considered it. Anyway, this is like my favorite kind of list, honestly. And I cannot wait for you guys to see what we put at number 1. Got any guesses? Wait until after these honorable mentions to see.
We have our first caller. Yes, ring, ring, ring. How's it going? Ellen coming.
You think you're merely sending this splendid foot soldier back home to Argonne with his tail between his legs, but I say you are executing his soul! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa. Quit conning me.
Is that your hound way in the rear there?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Number 1, running, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise never seems to age. It might be all that running. A Tom Cruise movie seemingly isn't complete without him sprinting into action.
I had to figure it out because some of these movies, you know, the runs are so long and I might have to do 50 sprints in one day.
Whether it's away from aliens, missiles, or just through a completely empty Times Square for no reason. Everybody runs, but Tom Cruise seems to feel the need for speed like few others. With the fate of the world often on their shoulders, it's no wonder his characters are in a hurry. He has an instantly recognizable running style, with arms pumping like pistols, knees high, and back straight as an arrow. And directors appear to really like showcasing it on screen.
I feel the need for speed.
Ow! Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.